Hello YouTube, Motor Car Guy here. Welcome back to the part 3 of the 1500 subscriber special builds. This is part 3. Part 1's the semi, part 2's the trailer, and the Trans Am's part 3. My dad's gonna be building this, but it's not the first time it's ever been built. This was my third model ever building. Way before my YouTube when I started YouTube, and we're gonna make this look better. So, we got the body and the hood, tire backs, air cleaner, fan belt and fan, distributor, Bandit's hat, and some part, and then we got our interior with the back seats and the fender wells molded in, and then we got back of our seats, and then we got the front part of our seats, our dash, steering column, our steering wheel and door panels. We got our I believe it's a 400 engine halves, our oil pan and transmission pan, manifold, water pump, starter, and exhaust. Our chassis, our rear end and springs and dry shaft molding, radiator hose, shocks, our firewall, core support, fan shroud, and fan belt. Then we got our cross member and engine top, and then we got our front clip, these two fender pieces, our head scoop / air cleaner, and our mirrors. We got 4 tires, and then we got our a metal axle, which is a rare thing from Revell, our 4 screws and some pegs for the tires. Got all one-piece windshield and back glass, and there's some sun visors. We got paint our tail lights, and then we got our headlights, and then our visors, and then we got our rims, our grill, mirrors, door handles, gauge cluster, valve covers, exhaust tips, and some other stuff. Here's our decals. Got the fire chicken, all the black Trans Am trim, and then we got Bandit license plates and the Pontiac badge and all that, and directions that nobody cares about. So let's see what paint stuff we'll be using. Alright, paint stuff that my dad will be using. He uses gloss highway, however you say it. It's basically tan just for the hat. Talc aluminum for like the exhaust, and probably like 1 or 2 motor stuff. Maui blue for the engine block. Flat black for the suspension of the frame, and then gloss black for the interior and the body and the chassis. And then some Mod Podge. There's our glue. Also some metallic gold for the like the rims, the grill, and the dash. Chrome Sharpie, hobby knife, my trusty pliers, and then some snips. Let's head over to the paint booth. Alright, update number 1. We got the body all painted in the hood, and we got our mirrors on and these little fender things. We got the Bandit's hat all painted, and the air cleaner and the little hood scoop assembled. We got the firewall done with the brake booster and master cylinder on. We got our exhaust put together, our rear end all painted, and here's our motor. Here's our interior. We got our door panels on, CBN shifter and seats. One thing done to the chassis, put our cross member on, but gotta wait until the chassis is in the body in order to put the exhaust and the rear end and shocks, exhaust and all that, because of 2 screws, because the exhaust blocks the screw holes. So we got our steering wheel all done and onto the column. And you got a little homemade antenna made out of some thin copper wire and a piece of styrene. Use as an antenna. And we got our front clip all painted. Then we got our dash work all done. And then we got our radiator and fan shroud put onto the core support. And our rims all painted. Same thing with the grill and the mirror. And our taillights and our underneath the glass and our visor, part of the headliner. So alright, we'll see you guys in update number 2. update number 2. We got our door handles put on. Our mirrors, side mirrors, rear view mirrors, and our glass. Even our taillights and license plate. We got the front clip all done. It's ready to be put on. We got interior and motor mounted to the chassis. It is ready to be screwed to the body. Still got to put the exhaust in the rear end, along with the shocks and the exhaust tips, and the hood scoop / air cleaner and Bandit tat. And we got our tires together and painted. Alright, let's see what she looks like before decals. Alright, this is what she looks like before decals. She looks a little naked without them. I mean, if you're going to have a black Trans Am, you gotta have the fire chicken and all the decals on it. So, alright, we'll see what it looks like when it's completely done. Alright, it is finished. The semi, the trailer, and Bandit's Trans Am. It took like 2.5 days for the Trans Am, a week for the semi, and about 3 days for the trailer. Now I'm not going to go over the semi or the trailer in this video. That's for their build videos. So we're just going to go over just the Trans Am. So this is not my first time building this at all. It's actually my second. Well, actually, I shouldn't say my second build. My dad was the one who built this. But basically done it to make the one I've already done look better. And also one difference is that this one has an antenna. The other one don't. And you got Bandit's hat on the antenna, because you know what he's doing. Little frog. And let's see. I hate opening up certain hoods. You can tell there's the motor. There's the interior. There's underneath. So and then here it is kind of compared to my original one. The decals were pretty much shot on the first one. And I do plan on building a third one in the future, because, you know, in the movie there was only 3 used. So I want to say this one right here was the one used on the highways, on the dirt roads and all that. This one here we'll say is a hero car that does like all like the camera work for inside and all that. And then I'll build a third one that will be the stunt car jumping off from that bridge. So that one will be 350 swapped. So it's got the power to jump it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to go check out the Kenworth build video and the trailer build video. Got done this for Burt Reynolds' birthday, which is next week on the 11th. And also trying to get it done before my dad's birthday, so he can do his birthday build, because my dad's birthday is also coming up, which, fun fact, my dad and Burt Reynolds share the same birthday. So, alright, we'll see you guys next time, and let's go, time to go watch Smokey and the Bandit now, so see you guys next time.